Howdy, everybody. Let's see. Is my audio coming through properly? Sorry, this isn't as clean and smooth of a transition as oh. All right, well that's working. Sorry, this wasn't as clean and smooth a transition as normal. I had to make sure the audio was working because I got a message that the audio wasn't working on stream, and you hate it when that happens. But how's it going, everyone? Let me switch to a normal a normal thing here. Yeah, there we are. All right. Okay, well the audio is coming through fine now, which is the important thing. The audio's good. I was trying to play audio instead of through FL Studio. It was coming through. I was just playing an audio through Groove Music, and apparently that wasn't coming through, even though OBS said it was coming through. OBS ruined my life. But all right, we're gonna go ahead and start. We're doing the feedback stream a little different this time because we wanted to bring more attention to our Facebook group, because we have a Facebook community group where a lot of fun stuff goes down, and we highly encourage you to go join that. Obviously, like it's free. You don't have to pay to join. You just have to go in, and we'll have someone there waiting to approve you. But I just posted on here this post where I'm going to take tracks to review from the comments. So we already have a few already. There's a link to it in the chat. There's also a link that's in the top of the description. You can go there, and we can go ahead and get to reviewing. And I think I'm just going to hop right in. I'm sure you guys know how this works. We've done this before a few times, as have plenty of other people. So I can go ahead and I can get started. And I'm going to start. Oh, and we also say, please only SoundCloud and YouTube links. We much appreciate it. It's weird clicking on like Google Drive links and going to different sites. We don't really want to do with that. We don't want to deal with that too much. All right, now here's the question. Could you guys hear that? Now I have to check, see? I have to check to make sure that audio is coming through. Oh, could you guys hear that, or is it no? Let's see. I couldn't even tell. All right, I'm hearing audio there.
Did you guys hear that? Now I have to check, see? All right, I'm hearing audio. You guys hear that, or is it no?
Audio's fine. Okay, good. I really want to make sure, because it really sucks. I've done streams before where the audio didn't come through properly, and then nobody could hear what I was hearing. But all right, we're good. Uh-oh, I think I knew what was wrong. I think because I had my speakers on, I think you guys were hearing what was through my speakers. Sorry, there's problems in the stream. I've never had this before. Yeah, I turned off my speakers and now there's no audio. Check this out. Check this out real quick. Look at this. OBS. Look at this. Look at this BS. Here's OBS. Right here. When I play music, let me pull OBS back up. There, look at that. That's the music that I'm playing. It's coming through. Yeah, the audio is coming through OBS, but you guys can't hear it. Why? This happened to me when I was recording the other day. Let's see. So let me try and reset this. Let me reset my preferences. If there's someone who knows OBS and knows why this is happening, then any advice I would appreciate. Properties. Let's see. That's desktop audio. So this is my audio. This is me. And then you guys couldn't hear me, right? But now this is the audio from YouTube. Let me try adding another. Let me see. Let me pause it real quick, and let me try adding a different thing. Should be able to add another audio source, audio output capture, I believe. I hit OK. And now this should work. Might have to edit this later. Let's see, so let's mute this. Now can you guys hear that? Check. Okay, now it's working. All right. Yeah. All right. Sorry, there's a there's a pretty big delay, but that sucks, man. I recorded a whole video. It was actually me as an FL Studio producer getting in Bitwig for the first time, and I recorded the whole video. It was a banger, and it was awesome. And then after I got done recording for like 3 hours, I went back into the footage, and there was no audio, even though OBS said that it was recording audio. I don't know. I really, really don't know. It baffles me, but it is what it is. So we're going to start this track over real quick so you can get a proper listen to it. Sorry, this was such a shaky start. I didn't know I was going to have problems. The language of my YouTube right now is set to German because I'm on the Ghosthack YouTube channel. But this is cool. This isn't half bad. It's not necessarily something super crazy that I've never heard before. But the main thing that's sort of sticking out to me is the bass note should probably change with the rest of the, like with the melody and stuff like that. It doesn't always fit the same progression. There's certain spots where the bass note hits and then the melody is hitting, and I'm like, those two don't really work together. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a bad track you have going here at all. Just that I would sort of fix the bass pattern, and maybe you could add a little more energy and stuff with maybe background white noise, some crowd noise, just things in the background to fill it out. You could probably push it a little harder through the master just to get it really pumping. You know what I'm saying? But overall, this is not bad. Not today. I'm not going to be working in FL Studio today, but I will obviously be doing that in plenty of other streams in the future. This is just a feedback stream. Also, I'm going to be refreshing this as we go, so I'm going to have to hit refresh each time. And I am going to be skipping through a little bit. Yeah. I would probably add vocals or some interesting kind of sound effects in this area to fill it out a little more. No sound again? What? It was just playing fine. It was just cool. Oh, can you not hear me? It's not muted. It's coming through. Look at this. My audio. Come on, stream, stop lagging.
It's coming through.
Okay, you can hear me, just not
Come on, stream, stop lagging. It's coming through. Okay, you can hear me, just not
Okay. Really? That's so dumb. That's so stupid. It was just going fine. Let me keep this on for reference. Properties. Okay, now can you hear me? Or can you hear the track?
Okay, now can you hear me?
No, it doesn't work. It's well, let me switch. Does this maybe work now?
Well, let me
I'm trying to figure it out, guys. I'm trying to figure it out.
I'm trying to figure it out, guys.
Yeah, it's not working. Well, it's coming through OBS. It shows that it's coming through OBS when the track is playing. It shows that it is. Let me try adding another audio source, audio output capture. And we'll just make this another one. Okay. And we'll set this to that. Let's see. So this is audio output capture 2. Now let's see if you guys can hear that. Oh, it's glitchy. What is that? Whoa. It's glitchy. Did you guys hear it glitchy? Very grainy. Yeah, it's got grain. What's going on here? Let me go to my settings real quick. Audio. Let's see, 441. Let's see. Here a fast sample peak. Boy. Yeah, it's flipping out. Like, I know what you're saying. I heard it on the stream. Why does my stream keep lagging? At least on my phone. Let me try another one of these. So it was working on that one. Let's try this. No, it's still not. Okay, so it doesn't work on that one. It only seems to work on one of them, but one of them is glitchy. So that's the issue we're having here, is that it works on one, but it's glitchy when that happens. Let me try out this one again. Is that still glitchy? Oh, now I can't even hear it. Now it's not even playing audio. It's not even playing audio at all anymore. So it was playing audio a second ago. Now it's not. Change the audio, but this is the only one I can have. You see? I could change it to default, but that's what the other one was at. Let's try this. I'm aware. I'm trying to get this up. Every time you see this audio right here, it is playing audio. I'm testing it. Nah, it's not picking up the audio. Oh. Yeah, no, it's there's a delay here, which makes it kind of difficult. Well, the last time it sort of worked for a second if I added another audio output capture. Let's see. Audio output capture 3. I'm trying everything I can here. Let's see. Delete all sources, add a new one. Okay, let me now let me take out these. Let me take out these sources. Okay, so that's all the audio output capture. I don't think I'm actually able to. Yeah, I can't take away the desktop audio, but I can just add a new one. So audio output capture. And yeah, this is just audio output capture. And now I will, let me see if default works. I've been using the other one, so maybe default will work. Okay. Oh, okay, that works. Okay, that worked. Okay, let's see if I can keep that up. All right, but we've given this track a listen. It's a decent track. It still has some stuff to work on, but overall I like it. So let's keep going. Hopefully this won't happen every time. Please, OBS, just work with me, man. Work with me. Let's see, where's the it was just here. I can't believe it. There we are. Okay. Now, let's take the next one. Wow, we got a lot of submissions here. Most recent. Yeah, so we can scroll down. All right. Let's see. It looks like this is the bottom. Let's pick the next one. All right, we have a cinematic track here. Starting out nice and calm and quiet. No sound again? Again?
No sound again.
Oh, it stopped again. Come on. It was working. Why does it choose not to work? OBS, you're screwing me over here. Sound again. Maybe try capture from browser. Let's see. Well, browser capture, that wouldn't be audio. That would be see, audio input capture. If I hit browser, then it's probably going to try and, yeah, no. Added a browser source. Well, that would capture the video. That wouldn't capture the audio. I'm going to be completely honest. I've never used browser capture before. I've never had to. I've never tried it. Yeah, it's okay. I'm trying to get this back up, boys. As long as you can hear my voice, at least that's one thing. You know what I'm saying? At least you can hear that I'm working on it. Width, the width. No, that's not what I'm trying to do. That wouldn't capture the audio either. Game capture, media source. Here you go now. I hope you have a good stream. Well, I appreciate it, man. I'm trying. Audio input wouldn't even allow me to. No, that's just the microphone. I wouldn't be able to set that to something else. It's just the mic. Audio. Let me see. Oh boy. Audio output. Has anyone else had, well, I don't know how many people actually use OBS in this chat. Mono. Let's talk about music production, Todd. This is just a voice stream, a voice chat where we just hang out. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Let's see. So that last one was set to default. I keep trying the same things, but it keeps almost working. Stereo mix is not outputting browser audio. Well, I don't have the stereo mix selected. I have it set to my interface, my audio interface. That's what it's set to right now. Let's try this. Okay, there's the audio. There was the audio. Oh, it's glitchy. Yeah, no, that's glitchy, man. That's not let's see. Sound. Oh wait, sound is mono now as well. Yeah, the audio is all glitchy and grainy from that one. So that's no good. That's the same thing as what happened before. Let me take this away. So audio output, browser. Oh, I didn't even realize there was a little browser thing on top. I didn't mean to do that. Let's see, a video of OBS error. Well, there isn't even, it doesn't even give me an error. It's like, it's just not wanting to work with me at all. Let me see. I can try one thing here. Right now I'm using this mic through my audio interface, but I have a Blue Yeti. So let me try to get this going. Hang on just a second. I'm going to try a last maneuver here. All right. I'm bringing out the secret weapon, the Yeti. The Yeti. And let me hook this up, and maybe through USB, maybe this would work better. All right. I wonder if you guys wouldn't be able to hear the honk. That's not Pog. Yeah. Let me set this up. This is troubleshooting OBS live. Troubleshooting OBS live with Will from Ghosthack. I got this. I'm going to figure it out. I need to hook this up. Where can I hook this up? Hello, can you hear? Whoa, I'm loud. Wow, I'm very loud. Okay, can you hear me now? Did that work?
Whoa, I'm loud. Wow, I'm very loud.
Okay, you can hear me. All right, you can hear the audio now, at least from my mic. The audio from my mic is coming through. Nice. So yeah, I ditched the interface, and now I'm just using this, which means I also have to unplug my headphones. But real quick, let me check desktop audio. Let's see if this works. Oh. Now I can't hear it from my headphones. Let's see if that audio works.
see if that audio works.
Okay, no, that still wasn't working. The audio is still gone? What? Okay, so I ditched the interface. It's no longer on the interface. The audio is coming. Let's see, speakers. Let me try this. Let's see if this works better. Now again, I can't hear it yet. Yeah, I can't hear it yet because my speakers aren't plugged in, but well, this is the thing. I did have it figured out. I use the same setup every single time, yet only now does it actually give me problems. Real quick, let me try and can't spell troubleshooting, just so people know what so people understand. Yeah, Captain Hindsight. All right, so at least the audio from that's coming through. It's hooked up. I'm no longer using the interface, so the interface is out of the game. It's out of the question. Let me try this right here. I can go properties and select speakers. Nice. Okay, so that's going. Let's try this. And that still has no audio at all. No audio at all. I could try adding another source. Now that I've changed that, let me try going plus audio output capture 2. So now that I've just created a new one with this thing plugged in, I wasn't using an old one. So now I play. OBS shows that it's coming through. Oh, it's glitchy. It's all glitchy. Try headphones as output capture? Well, I can't. Let's see. Properties. Well, there is no, I can't select headphones as output capture. There's only 2 ways I can do output capture. Default, which is this, and then real clippy, yeah. Let's try that again. It's glitchy. It's still glitchy and clippy. Wish there wasn't a delay. That's also pretty annoying. I'm trying to press F5. Man, I wish I had a fix for this. Cuz this is coming through fine. Here's one question. Let me flip. Maybe I could do a big brain move. All right, I've changed my mic to pick up sound from external sources. Is this at all clear? Here's the question. If I listen through my speakers, this is so janky. Press F5 to reload everything. So, well, that's just that track. Let's see. Exit from SoundCloud. Let me try and take this SoundCloud.
Hello, everyone.
Well, obviously, I can't hear it yet.
To introduce my
The audio should be coming through. Speakers into mic. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, it's still glitchy. Speakers into mic would probably be terrible. That would suck. Here, timeout. Let me. I mean, I'm open to try anything at this point because nothing seems to be working at all. It's actually very frustrating. Hang on, I'm going to switch back to the interface. Okay, interface has been switched to. It looks like my mic is still coming through at a strange volume. I've never changed my setup. I've always used exactly this setup for streams, and it's never had any problem, even for the feedback ones. Retrying the whole stream again. I hate doing that, man. I might have to, Christoph, what do you think? Restart the stream? But if I play this... Okay, it sounds sick. I really wish I could play it. Wait, that actually worked. That actually... Wait a second. Okay. Hold up. All right, that's actually cool. Okay, maybe this will work. Let me know if it stops working, but super loud. Okay, that's super... Which one's picking that up?
Hello everyone. I would like to introduce my newest invention, the Coffee Bot 3000.
Everybody wants coffee. So I got it. I'll make the coffee.
Okay.
Everybody wants coffee. But nobody bothers to make a pot. So I got it. I'll make the
Sorry. All right, is that volume better?
Coffee Bot, pour me some coffee.
It's right here. Help yourself. Cups are over there. I got the creamer. Sugar. I'm gonna make it for you too. How about I drink it for you too? How's that?
I did. I'll go back to it.
Okay. Thank you, Coffee Bot.
I'm going to be completely honest. There's actually very little that I have to say about this. As far as feedback goes, it's really good. I enjoy it. All the little things that I think about where I'm like, I might have done that a little bit differently. Honestly, I think that's just the style that you're going for. I think the style is sick. It's just really gnarly and juicy. I don't know. I really like this, man. I'm struggling to find things I dislike about it.
Thank you, Coffee Bot.
See, this is the thing. The snare is very white noisy, but it's just as harsh and as piercing and as noisy and gritty as the rest of the track. It's like the rest of the track is that way. I probably wouldn't have used a snare like that, but it fits the rest of the track, you know? The basses are just as noisy and piercing as the snare. I don't think it doesn't not work, if that makes any sense at all. It's a weird way to put it. But I don't know. I enjoy this. The snare is questionable, but I like it. Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of that. Nice work on that one. Let me see if I can get back to that cinematic one. Let's see. Where was the... See, this is the bottom of the... This is the bottom of the heap, but it looks like Facebook is also not sorting things based on how recent they are. Let's see. Okay, here's the cinematic one. Nice. All right. It's pretty quiet in the beginning. I dig the intro. It's slow, but it's pleasant. I like the way this is sounding. I think this is sounding good. Also, if you need volumes to change, let me know. Normally I'm on top of this, but there was problems. I enjoy this. I think it's good. It is very slow. It's long to the build up, you know, but with cinematic music like this, I'm totally fine with it. If this was a dance track, I wouldn't let you get away with that. I'm like, it's been like 2 minutes of build up. That's way too much. But with cinematic music, it's fine. It is kind of long though, so I'm going to skip around a bit. Yeah, I like it. I think it's good. I think it is sort of, only use Flex for this. Yeah, I think for just using Flex is awesome. I think it is sort of clear that what's being played isn't legit and it is from a plugin. So like doing things like maybe slightly offsetting some of the times or like changing the velocities and doing all that fun stuff could make it sound a little more legit. But I like it. I think this is good. Yeah, I think that's sick. I was just going through to see if there was anything else that I needed to hear that was different from the beginning. But yeah, Flex is actually very powerful. It's like, yeah, it's obviously not the same as a full orchestra. You have to do a lot of work to make it sound like that. But overall, I mean, this is pretty sick. I think it's really good. Someone said the high violin is slightly too loud. I mean, I guess like if you turn it down, it wouldn't be problematic. But I'm not really complaining about it. Yeah, I like this track though. I think he did a really good job with it, especially just using Flex. Like he didn't have what's the big one? The Hollywood strings. I forget what it is. There's huge expensive libraries that sound amazing. Like just using Flex, he did a really good job. See, that was the one I just did. Did I already check out this, guys?
Hello.
Oh yeah, I already checked. Yeah, I remember that one. That was sick. All right, I got to keep it moving though. Gotta keep it moving. East west, that's it. Overall, I think that's really cool so far. I really enjoy it. I would say I think the majority of the problems I have with it are really just mixing. Like it's not with the track at all. The track's good. I think the bass is a little too loud. Like it's bumping a little too much, where I think the kick could hit a little harder and be a little snappier. You know what I'm saying? Like the kick could thump a little bit more and the bass could just kind of just be brought down a little bit so it's not so overpowering. But I like the sound effects you added in there, the vocals. It sounded really good. Also, someone was asking how old I was. I'm 20.
I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm the best. Wanna guess how we're gonna wanna be undressed.
Yeah, even for the rest of the track, my critique is pretty much exactly the same. I really, really like the track. It's just those little mixing things that are sort of problematic. But that's it. Overall, I actually really enjoy it. You have a really solid track here. I like this one. I like this one a lot. So good job. Got another SoundCloud. That's what's up.
Exactly the right place at the right time. The fact that you're too fucking thick or stupid to see that marks you down.
Got something dark here.
What are we gonna do? Well, that's you. No, that's you. What the fuck are we gonna do? That's you. If you had any balls, you'd stick a knife in the bastards to write all their bollocks. They're wankers. That's when you can stick your hairy contract up your hairy ass. It's a dishonest con. Look at me line. We're doing it.
I've been chilly spitting this shit in the arcade time second percent sick it. I'm in the throat and you're chicken it. Flowing like blood when you could imprison it. Back off the head like a stick in it. Metaphors painting a picture and vision. It's only Bin Laden Hussein with his militant suicide bombers. Exploders we eating. They going up ripping and tearing to bits. Not on my spray and bar satin to wigs. Samurai swing and I leave the head split like a sniper and program my flash full clips. Them man I still say they're dead and dollars. The flow in every single given tempo. They're talking about money and clothes and they dough. While hitting with muscle heads open and go. You don't see that them man are a joke. Cause they screaming to mics and they ruin their show. I jump and I can't till I'm stealing the show. They never like me and you stay on low. I run in higher than angels halos. That's how I last evil when I blow so you when you roll into my dojo, I'm turbo and spitting like Hockey Hobo. I'm making my move mechanically, rapidly, give me a track away.
Yeah, so far this is pretty cool. This is pretty interesting. It's not a style that I've heard very much of, but I think that the main things is really just, I mean, most of the critique that I'll have this stream is probably about mixing. I feel like the vocals could have been a little louder, a little more upfront. Don't be scared of making vocals a little more mono than you think they need to be. It might sound strange in your headphones, but especially on speakers, it's going to sound perfectly normal to have vocals nice and mono, but kind of boost those up and make those very present. There was like a background sort of kind of going on that I think was a little bit loud. They could have brought down a little bit, but I think what I want to hear is I want to hear more upfront vocals, like to make it sound like they're right on the mic. You know what I'm saying? Like they're right up in front of you is what I want to hear from this. But overall, it's not bad.
They never BHGBH and a fatality insane battery killing more manically. They think that I'm thinking erratically. Don't understand that it's part of my strategy. Can't dampen me, no, cause they dampen me. Fight big when and I'll do this fanatically.
You ain't taking bugger all from us, we hate you.
Okay. Okay, I love the idea of the bass switch up. Like when you're coming in with the wobble bass, I'm getting ready for something heavy and bassy and really good. I think again, what's getting you is really the mixing. Like I want to hear some more excitement, some more heaviness. I need to hear it more up front, you know what I'm saying? And not necessarily just louder, because the track is a little bit quiet, but just more up front in the mix. And like the drums could punch through a little louder. And I just need to hear some more aggression overall in the thing. But it is really cool.
I'm like cannabis, realize so much for the laser, so much for the switch, but I'm like, and I'm causing damage. I'm a real MC, so this play not quit and die. But go the next course like sound comes money. I run them, stick to the
that was cool.
Slides. I roll like Optimus Prime with a mass Sub-Zero pulling out spines. But it's fast on my head and my time. I stick to my ground, but it's still up lines. I'm leveling, powers combine, my rhymes are defined and the course refined.
Go back into the basses, yeah. Yeah, this is good. I mean, I don't have any further criticism to the rest of the track than I had at the beginning. I think this is a really cool track. It has a really nice flow of the vocals. I love going into the basses. Like, I think this style is really, really fun. So just basically what I'm saying is just make it more energetic and upfront as far as the mixing and making sure it punches through. It is a little bit long, 4 minutes 30 seconds. It's a little bit long, but I've made tracks longer than that, so it's it's hard for me to talk. But yeah, I have a really wide monitor. That's how I can fit like OBS over here where you can't see it, and like I don't have just Premiere and Minecraft and Spotify as my applications. But nice, I like this one. I think that one's really cool. All right, see what we got. Future bass track. This one's long. This is 6 minutes and 6 minutes and 30 seconds. This is a big track.
Being baptized by the sunlight now. Ooh,
those are some vocals.
Loving is pure. I don't feel like I deserve. Now I'm listening. Tell me what to do. My arms are always open. My home is your home. Don't forget the vision. You and me on the throne. The light of my life. I found myself being baptized by the sunlight now. Ooh. Loving is pure, I don't feel like I deserve. Now I'm listening, tell me what to do. My
The chords are
arms
very
are
nice.
always open. My home is your home. Don't forget the vision. You and me on the throne. Your happiness to me, I'm trying to describe it. My heart, it just can't hide it. Your love sets me free now. Your love sets me free now. Your happiness to me, I'm trying to describe it. My heart, it just can't hide it. Your love sets me free now. Your love sets me free now.
Oh my god, that was awesome. That was so cool. I love that. I love, like, this is some future bass. It's like, it's not just your normal average, just like watery, happy future bass. It's like, this was down and like gritty, but still emotional and melodic. It was heavy and digital, but still smooth. Like, this is good, man. I really like this style. Like, you had the kick with the stop, and then you came in with the rest. I think you nailed that. I love this. It is very, very heavily compressed and crushed, which maybe some people wouldn't really like, but I really like it. The intro was very long. That is true. That is one thing. Maybe the intro could be a little bit shorter because it is a very long track, but I'll kind of skip to the second drop so we can hear kind of the middle.
I'm trying to. Your love sets me free now. The light of my life. Feel like I deserve. Now I'm listening. Tell me what to do. My arms are gotta serve vision. You and me on the throne. Love my life.
Man, get this guy out of here. This is sick. I love that change up.
Girl, I gotta serve. Now I'm listening to what you do.
Yo, do you have like a voice box, a vocoder come in there?
You're always so Girl, I gotta serve vision. You and me on the throne.
And you go faster with the chords. I would say, so this is talk about being repetitive, kind of, but then again, I feel like there's enough switch ups and change ups for it to be okay. Like, it is very long. I don't recommend 6-minute and 30-second tracks. I really don't. But I almost want to give this one a pass just because each drop has a change up. Yeah, round of applause. That was an awesome track. I legitimately enjoyed that. Yeah, I think as far as critique goes, I think it's a little bit long. As far as just like the length of everything, I think the drops were fine. Like the intros in the middle and stuff like that, I think it's just long. I think that's the only real criticism I have. I wouldn't want to change too much of this because it's very, very good. Should have made it. Yeah, that makes sense. But all right, well done, my guy. Here's one song made in a simple app to Android. Okay, well, we can keep that in mind. Got another long one here. Feels like something I'd hear in like a video game. Like, this is some proper video game music, I think. Like, it's not necessarily like, I feel like this is best as like something that's just carrying on. Like, I definitely listen to something like this in the background while I'm doing other things. I think this is nice. Yeah, for an app, this is not bad at all. Like, I don't know what app you're using. I've used several apps, and it's really difficult to work with. But I think you did a really good job with this. I think it is a little repetitive. You know, it's pretty long for like a lot of the same thing happening. But overall, you know, for working on an Android app, props. I would recommend a little bit of sidechaining, although I don't know exactly if that would be possible on the application you're using, but a little bit of sidechaining might give the track a little more life and a little more energy. Just does a nice fade out. Yeah, overall, very good. Very nice musical taste as far as chord progressions and melodies go. I think it all worked melodically very well together, so props to you for that as well. Nice work on that one. All right. Let's check this one out. This is a remix. This is rough, man, because I don't want to get copyright claims on the... I mean, I said in the original post I don't want to do remixes. We're not doing remixes here. Sorry, I can't do this one. Like, if you guys want to go check it out, then you can definitely go ahead and check it out. But I don't want to get copyright claimed. I want things to be unremixed. So shout out to this person. They probably made a pretty dope remix. It looks like just from looking at the track, it's pretty cool. But I gotta move on to the next person. I'm sorry about that one. WeTransfer? What? No, I can't do the WeTransfer. I can't. We're only doing SoundCloud and YouTube links. Let me see. Here's a nice YouTube. The first track I did was a remix? I didn't even realize. I'm sorry. I didn't. I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't know that but the first track I did was a remix. I was kind of flustered at the beginning, to be fair. But yeah, I'm sorry about that one. This one seems pretty pog so far. Oh no. Oh, come on. What? Everything was going fine. Oh, you guys couldn't hear this track at all.
The first track
Let me try going to SoundCloud real quick. SoundCloud. And seeing if it'll play anything. Okay, does that play? No, it doesn't. Oh, dang it. Oh, no. It was working. No, it not even SoundCloud anymore. OBS ruined my life. Why? It was going beautifully. Everything was fixed up. Everyone was happy. Everyone was vibing. What? What now? Ah, it was beautiful. For a moment, for a juicy moment, I had true happiness in my heart. And you had to rip it away from me, OBS. How could you? Audio output. Let me try this again. Yeah. Open BS. Audio. Let me see. Let's try this again. All right, so here we are. Let's bring this back down. All right, does that work? Oh no, we're back with the glitches. Ugh. Come on, man. I forget how we solved this before. Let me see. It goes to show we can't have nice things. I can't have nice things. Why? Why? Why on earth? Let me take these out. Boom. You've been banished. Let me make something new. If I make a new one, well, I just did make a new one. I could add, wait, maybe desktop audio is working now. Nah, desktop audio ain't working either. At least I don't think. Speakers, okay. Okay, does that work? Let's try this. Come on, load stream.
Okay, does that work?
No, it doesn't work. Dang. See, restart. We were able to fix it before without restarting the stream. I really hate restarting the stream because all the viewers have to come back, and then it's, it's not where it's at. It's not poggers. I can try to see. We ended up fixing it before. I have no clue how. Right? It just magically decided to be cool and to not be crap. See, this is default. So this is the default. Let's try. All right, so that's that. That was coming through. That works. Did that work? Did you guys hear that? Let's see. Yes. Okay, it's working. Good. Okay, it works again. Nice. All right. Let me know if it cuts out and OBS is stupid. I'll have to try to download maybe Streamlabs OBS later, or maybe I'll try XSplit, or I'll figure something else out. But okay, as long as it's coming through, then that works. Okay, that's good. Now we can start this over. God, that's so lame. I see. In that case, I appreciate it, Pyro. This has got nice vibes. Okay, where are we headed? Man, that's good. I like this. I think it's very nice. Yeah, like new age, ambient, cinematic kind of atmosphere. It's not meant to have a traditional song structure, so I'm not going to really critique it with that. Artwork don't fit so well with the ambient vibe. No, I think the artwork's fine. I think it's like sort of majestic, and you got the lights coming down. I think it matches the visual personally. It's just sort of open and grand and atmospheric. You have the choirs coming in. I think it did a good job with keeping it interesting, even though it didn't follow any kind of traditional song structure. I'm a fan of that. Yeah, it is private, but you can go ahead and request, and we have someone approving people. They're getting automatically approved. You don't have to worry too much about that. But yeah, not too much I could say here. I think it's pretty straightforward. I think you did a really good job of keeping it ambient and atmospheric. I approve. I approve. And we can keep moving. Oh no. Come on. Come on. Oh, F's in the chat. Oh, not again. No. We've been having this problem. Okay, so it's not. Yeah, it's not. It doesn't seem to be. Doesn't seem to work. I wish I knew why it was fixed. Every time I fixed it, I wish I knew why it was fixed. Because this is like the third time this has happened. I just wish I knew why, so I could keep doing that. You know, like if I could figure out exactly why, then that would be really cool. See, does that work? Nope, that doesn't work either. It's playing games with me. Don't use YouTube. Well, like I was using YouTube a second ago, and it was perfectly fine. Yeah, if I go back to SoundCloud, I don't think it'll work either. Let me go back to anything. You see how it was coming through OBS right there. It was coming through OBS, man. It says it is. It says it was. It says it were. It was, it did, it do. Default. Let's try this. Nope, that's not working either, man. YouTube is a self-lower. Now F5, yeah, let me hit let me reload this. Is that working? No, that's not working either. Come on, man. Just the fact that it switched. Yeah, maybe so. That would... Well, then what am I supposed to do with all the people that just had YouTube links? You know, am I going to screw them over like that if it wasn't working? That's not working. Oh, come on, man. Come on. What's funny is I'd actually like to show you guys that track. Audio output, capture 2. Let's keep this default. Because again, I don't know exactly why it works. Pyro, tell me to restart the stream and then it'll work again. I need you. This is the moment that I need you. Okay, that's loud. Oh, it's coming through glitchy. No. No, come on. It was working for a second. It's glitch. It's so glitchy. No. Okay, let me switch it to... Okay, so that one is working. Let me try switching it to just Scarlett Solo USB. Okay, was that working now? It's still glitchy. No. Do it 3 times. It's every time 3 times. Every time I have to do this 3 times, this sucks, man. This is so stupid. So garbage. All right, we'll try it for the 3rd time. Audio output capture. Scarlett Solo USB. Okay. Okay, did that work? Hey, it worked. Okay, so that worked. It works. That's cool. All right. All right, that was just a Crash and Burn remix I did with my friend. Okay. Okay, it works. So, does it work on YouTube? Okay, I'll stick to SoundCloud after this one. For everyone who submitted YouTube links, I'm sorry. I wish there was something I could do. I wish there was something I could do, but there's nothing. Wait. Okay. This is the last one I can do on YouTube. Yeah, thank you, Pyro. This beat actually is cool. Yeah, I actually like this one. It's nice and hard. It thumps good. It's got the good melodies in the background. It's nicely mixed. No key at chirp, yeah. I don't think there's going to be too much else that's added to this track in the later bits, but yeah, I think this is good. There's not very much I can critique on. Like, I think it's very well done. It's not too complex. It's nice and simple, but it doesn't have to be complex in order to be a good track. I think this is good. It's got deep bass. The drums are banging. Stay YouTube. The switch is well. The switch seems to be apparently what's let's see. Yeah, the switch seems to be apparently what's throwing it off. So I'm going to try not to switch until we get it figured out. Again, this has never happened to me before. I've used the same setup every stream. Every stream is awesome, and I'm very, very sorry for everyone else. But man, like I do like this track. I think this is sick. I think it would be really nice. So not too much I can critique on it. I think it's very good. You did good work there. So I'm going to try to stick to, oh, they're all YouTube. Oh no, I feel so bad. I've received my marching orders though. I have to stick to SoundCloud. We got Pyro Beats up in here though. He's coming with some fire. Come on. The bane of my existence. YouTube killed it again. Yeah, it's just a switch. Oh, jeez. What? This is almost comical at this point. OBS, you live to torture me, is what you do. You live to torture me. Let me remove this. Remove. Boom. And now we're just gonna cut right to the chase, and I'm going to add 3 of them. This is the first one. It's going to be that one. And then I'll add another one. This is the second one. I'm going to set it to default. And then on the third one, I'm going to set it to speakers. I'm gaming the system, guys. Yeah. And see, once I have SoundCloud open, I can't make the switch. The switch is what screws it up, apparently. We figured it out. This is the scientific method. We're big brain. We're working through it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try each one of them. And one of them should work. One of them. Does that work? It works. Ha 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 ha. I'm big brain. I did it. There it is. Look at me. Look at me shine. I will say before I go into the drop, because I want to hold the drop because it's going to be cool, but I think it's a little too compressed in the intro. I think the compression is just a little strong. You can kind of hear it on the chords, but I want to hear this drop. Okay, this is cool. I think this is actually pretty awesome. I really like what you did here. I like the mix of the weird neuro grimy basses. Sorry, someone said sound gone in the chat, and I think they're a little bit behind, and it got me scared again. But yeah, with the guitar twang, I think it's really interesting. It's like got the Western vibe, as you can see from the art here. I like this. This is new. Even if I think the mixing isn't perfect, like I'd like to be like a little less compressed, or just maybe instead of harsh, like slow compression, maybe do like saturation, so you don't get a weird sort of pumping push down effect. If that's I'm using very technical terms here, guys. You get the pushed down effect of a compressor, you know what I'm saying? But it's juicy, it's nice, it has a cool vibe. I like it. Oh, again? I didn't even switch programs. The programs didn't switch. All right, but check this out. Check this out. I'm also big brain because I made 3 of them. I'm ahead of the game. Let me turn one off, turn another one on. Let's try this. Let's see, that should be sound. Let's try this. Oh, it's not. Dang it. All he hears me breathing into the mic. That's a pleasant sound. I'm sure. I'm very sure of it. It shows that it's coming through. It shows that it's coming through. It's not coming through. Oh, I gotta restart the stream. Every time you say that, Pyro, it's going to help. It's going to help. I promise. Do I have to do the same thing over and over again? I mean, obviously, I'm gonna get this fixed before we do the next stream because this is some OBS right here. If you know what I'm saying, if you know what I'm talking about, can I just create 3 just like right now? That would be a very nice option. If I can just go ahead and create 3. So I'll try creating 2. Maybe I can save myself some time. This is the scientific method, guys, that I'm doing right now. And I think let me see. So I turn this down. I'm figuring it out. All right, so that's a little bit of audio. There it is. Okay, so I don't have to make 3. Maybe I just have to make 2. Maybe I just have to make 2. Maybe that's okay, right? So that works. Okay, I think this is cool. I like the idea of the change up. I'm not so sure about the oi, 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 oi. Like, I don't really think if that fits very well. Like, I'd want it to at least maybe be a little more processed. It's kind of dry, stands out like a sore thumb in my personal opinion. But as far as the change up goes, I think it's good as far as layout. Oi, oi, oi. But overall, this is actually a really cool track. I like it. I will say, I am kind of biased to tracks that have a theme, right? This has the theme. You got like the Western theme. You have like the pluck guitars, and like I think you did a good job with that. So overall, even though there were like a little like small issues here and there, I enjoy this. I think you did a good job with it. I'm a fan. Oi, 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 oi. Yeah. I'm a fan of that. So good on you. Good on you. Oh, also I should probably oh wait. Can I edit this? Let me edit. Edit post. I need to say SoundCloud only. I forgot about that. Save. There we go. Oh, and it refreshed my entire... Okay, fine. Let's listen to this one. Gross Step. I'm looking forward to that. Definitely not your vocals. Hey. Okay, you know what? I'm actually a fan of this. I'm on this guy's team. I like this. It's new. It's weird. It's like, yeah, like it probably is too weird for most people. I like weird music. I'm a big fan of weird music and weird styles. And gross step to me, it's like coin that. You know, I'm perfectly cool with that. It's like hybrid trap. You have like the trap drums in the background too. You have like the 808 sounding slides. This is cool. I like it. It's brand new. There's a lot of people out there that probably won't really like it, but I really do.
Let's begin.
Yeah. Sounds like birds almost. Eliminated. This is eliminated. I don't think I like that bit as much, but it is cool to throw in at the end. I mean, I'm not that much of a forward to the floor guy myself. I'm kind of a headbanger, but I do think it was cool that you threw in that little forward to the floor at the end of it, just as a switch up. I think it was cool. So I don't have a problem with this at all. I think this is great. Yeah, it's hard for me to headphone friendly music, 100% for sure. As far as mixing, I don't really have too much of a problem with it either. Like with the way it's mixed, I think it's fine. Like it's weird, so obviously it's going to sound weird however it's mixed. It's just, I don't know. I like it. I think it's cool. Yeah, I give this an A. You get a gold star, thumbs up in my book. So well done. Well done. All right, and now I have to go back to my original post. What? It's gone. Commented your edit. Oh, Christoph, can you go through and approve my edit? I edited it a little bit. I need you need to approve my edit before I can see the post. I didn't know that the edit would need approval. I'm in this group, right? And I'm like a mod in the group, but I'm not actually the owner of the group. Christoph is. He's the guy that's in the chat right now. That's kind of that's helping me out as far as doing all this, but I need him to go ahead and approve the post. That's what I need for that one. So while he does that, I'm actually going to show you eliminate. Oh. See, approved. Okay, thank you. Approved. It says it's approved. Is it right here? Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool, awesome. Thank you. Well, never mind. I'll show you guys later. It's just like a little track that I made as a joke. Can I not see? Oh, is it on most recent? Time out. Facebook is a little strange. Maybe I'm just a zoomer. I don't use Facebook too much, but it is a little strange, at least for me. 20 more comments. Man, we got a lot of comments, dude. Okay, so I did this guy's track. That's cool. Did that track. Let's see. That one's a YouTube. I'm afraid I can't do YouTubes, but we got Pi here. 3.14. The famous Christoph. Love that guy. Yeah. That's sick. No. Really? Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. Every time. Every time. Just as I'm vibing. Just as I start vibing. I really want you guys to hear this too. Because this is awesome. Let's try this one. There's sound. Come on, load my end. Why does my YouTube stream lag? I'm the one streaming. It shouldn't lag for me.
Why does my YouTube stream lag? I'm the one streaming.
YouTube, work with me here. Work with me here. Connect to the internet. What are you? Look at this. Are you seeing this? This is some messed up. I am literally streaming right now. Okay, let me try this. Hang on. So OBS is throwing some BS at me, and my phone is throwing some BS at me. This is a great. I'm having a great time, guys. I'm loving this. This is awesome. We'll add that one, and we'll leave it default, and we'll add this one, and we'll make it this audio source. We've cracked the code. We've used the wrinkle in our brain to crack the code. Okay, so this should work. I gotta restart the stream. I gotta restart the stream. You're right. Cool. It's working. There it is. All right. It's working again. Awesome. Check out this guy, man. Is it because I'm getting links from Facebook? I don't think so. Is Facebook messing it up? Vocals are awesome. Is actually sick.
Civil defense officials in Cumberland have told...
That was so cool. I love that switch up. It's like, it shouldn't work together, right? Those two things don't seem like they work together, but they worked together so well. Like, that's like that switch up.
General explosion of mass homicide.
Well, in time, would you say you ought to be able to wrap this up in 24 hours?
Well, that's pretty hard to say. We don't know how many of them there are. We know when we find them, we can kill them.
I love using vocals like that. It's so cool.
Well, there's no problem. If you had a gun, shoot him in the head. That's a sure way to kill him.
I think that one ambience could have been like a little bit quieter and maybe sidechained a little bit heavier. that might have helped it a little bit, but that's the only thing so far. I think this is awesome. Yeah, well done. I think that was dope. What would be really awesome is if this is just an idea. Obviously, you don't have to do this. I don't really tell people what they should add as much as I, try to edit the things that they already have. But just one thought in my head is, what if you brought like some of those vocals over to the drop and like had that as an atmosphere, like in the background? That would be awesome, just to build it up. I think that would be sick. That I don't say stuff like that a lot, but I think adding that there would be so cool. But it's like, yeah, dark synthy. I enjoy it a lot. Yeah, I think the one main problem I have is that synth atmosphere in the last bit being a little too loud. It's a little overpowering. I'd sidechain it a little bit more and maybe take it down a tad. You don't have to get rid of it at all. It sounds dope. Just like pull it back a little. But yeah, I really like this track. I think this is awesome. It's very cool. It seems like people like it in the chat too. So good on you. Good on you. Let's try the next one here. This is SoundCloud. This is cool. Laser Blaster. This is loud. It's every time I pull up a new track, it's silence. Why? Is it Facebook that's doing it? It never did it before when I was trying to do it through email. I don't know if it's Facebook that's screwing me up. I'm not sure. It's like every time I switch, every time I open a new link, Yeah. Maybe restart the browser. Okay, yeah, let me try that. Let me just give this restart the browser. What if I open this let's see, move tab to new window? That refreshed it. We can just give it a refresh. So this is a brand new browser window. So let me try this perhaps. Let me give this a listen. Nope, that don't work either. Ooh, that's not what's up. Close the browser. Well, I can't. This has the live streaming thing on it. It sometimes works when I do this. Someone said I didn't need to add the like if I remove this, someone said that I didn't need to add the default one. I only needed to add this. If I just go like this, and then throw this guy on here. Let's just keep listening to this right now. Does that work? That works. Okay. And now, is it really... What was the other track called? Oh, I forget. Let me try opening SoundCloud just in a new tab. So it's a brand new tab for me right here. And let me try playing something of mine. Okay, so I opened a new tab from SoundCloud. And that works. So when I open a link from SoundCloud into a new tab area, it works. If I open a link from SoundCloud into a new or from Facebook, if I pull up a new link from Facebook and open that in the new tab, accessing data. Let me check. That worked. Okay. I don't understand. I don't know. Location unknown. This presents a problem. Could be true. Does not compute. Illogical. New series. Why not?
logical. New series.
Okay, this is sick so far. I actually really like this. It's so dirty and gritty and weird. It's like, oh, I just like it. I'm not actually a big fan of the intro. I think the intro is like it's cut off, like, or not cut off. It's like smushed down too much. Like, I'm not. Like, it's cool, right? But I think it's just kind of overpowering and smushed, and it's got a weird like sound in the background. I don't know, but the drop is sick.
Papa.
Oh, those vocals.
Logical. New series. Logical. Why do you help me? You have feelings for something you know nothing about. Illogical. Why not?
The vocals are awesome. You use the vocals beautifully. They're like weird and abstract and distorted and like, I don't know. I love the way you did that. I think the one thing that I have is when you have that one laser just going, that's like a really high frequency. There's a ton of high frequency content in here, but I might turn that down just a little bit, like just slightly, because it is a little more piercing than everything else. Even though a lot of it is piercing and that's the style, it is just a little more piercing. So I might take that away. But overall, I think this is awesome.
Get going.
Yeah.
Mission complete.
I think this is awesome. I really enjoy this. This is one of my favorite things about the streams is I love hearing the new stuff that people have. I love hearing the new sounds where I'm like, I've never heard that before. That's awesome. All the experimental, the trap, all the sound design. I love it. I love it. So this is a big up in my book. So now I'm going to do what someone mentioned in the chat. What if I exit out of SoundCloud first? So SoundCloud is closed. And now I open the SoundCloud link through just Facebook, a brand new SoundCloud link. Will this work? It works. Awesome. It works. I appreciate whoever said that in the chat. Yeah. Whoever said that in the chat, you get a donut. Take a donut. I brought donuts for you guys. So everyone take a donut real quick. You can go ahead and take one so you can sit back and enjoy the tracks. You got it. I like this. I think this is nice. It's got a nice, just really chill vibe. Where did I see? Yeah, Daft Punk. You're saying Daft Punk, which I totally understand. Like that makes sense. This isn't supposed to be just super exciting and heavy and in your face. It's just to be a nice, relaxed beat that you can bop to. I like it. It's a little long. Okay, a little bit of a change up here. This is cool, gets a little strange. Breaking it down at the end. Nice. Now, I would say my main criticism with this is really just like it's kind of long for not much change. It's a little bit boring, but you said you're still working on vocals. You know, this is, of course, a work in progress. So I'm assuming there's going to be kind of Daft Punk style vocals going over this, which would be awesome. And I think that would kind of complete the track. It would make it a little less boring to listen through the whole thing. I think that would definitely elevate it further. So that's really my one problem with this, is that it's a lot of the same thing. So it sounds good, but couldn't pull off such a clean track. It really is clean. Like it really is clean, especially as far as like the melodic content, the mixing. I think it's very nice. And this is another thing though, even though it's very repetitive and it's a lot of the same thing, it doesn't get annoying. There's a lot of tracks that I've listened to where I'm like, okay, this is kind of repetitive to the point where it's annoying. This isn't that way. I could listen through the whole thing and not be annoyed with it by the end. I would just say, oh, well, there wasn't too much interesting going on because it was a lot of the same thing. It wasn't annoying. So, and that's perfect because now you can throw vocals over that and it'll be a banger. So, yeah, keep working on those vocals, man. This would be sick. This would be sick. All right, here we go. Chiptune. Okay. Now, normally, I'm going to go back to that transition because it sounded pretty good, but I think this is really sick. Now, normally, I would say, okay, you did a switch up, but you didn't really change up any of the sounds. But I'm going to give you a pass here because the switch up, you did use the same sounds as before, but you changed up the pattern like enough so it's a different groove. It still works with the other one. I don't know. It is very classic sounding, but I'm okay with that. I like it. The kick is too flat and stompy. I don't know. I think the kick's fine. Yeah, maybe it is a little flat. Maybe it could have some more low-end punch, but definitely not the worst kick I've ever heard. FL Studio stock kick. I'm going to be completely honest. FL Studio's got some very nice stock drums if you're looking through like the groove samples. will say the melody to me is a little cheesy. It's a little bit cheesy of a melody, and maybe that's also the sound. But I mean, overall, I mean, that's just a pretty opinionated. Like, that's not an objective, like, oh, the melody sucks because it's cheesy. It could be cheesy, and that would be cool. You know, it all depends on the style you're going for. But I don't know. I think this is sounding pretty good. Could use like maybe a little more side chaining, but that's just nitpicking. Snare police. Yeah, the basses could use a little more like crispy high end. Even just layering a little bit of noise with the basses, just a tiny bit of white noise at the top could help with that to kind of open them up. Nice way to end it. I like it. Anyway, yeah, overall, I think this track is pretty cool. It's definitely kind of a throwback, old school. Someone said like old school Monster Cat kind of stuff. Yeah, I like it. I'm cool with that. I still listen to that stuff to this day. So I like seeing it out here. So overall, really good job. It's really just like a little bit of the mixing and stuff like that. But always bad at highs. Well, it depends. I mean, it's a little bit piercing, but that's kind of how the chip tune is. It's not meant to be like super smooth all the time. But overall, very cool. Very cool. Got another SoundCloud. I'm just waiting for my OBS to screw me over again. Ooh. I love this atmosphere so far. Yes, thank you, Pyro. You the man. And yet, unless you're a woman, in which case you're the woman. Intro's a little long, but it is nice. You say you hear this song and it makes you want to go shopping for clothes? Is this your shopping music? Yeah, I think this is awesome. And now here's the thing. Normally with the long tracks like this is almost 5 minutes long. Normally I would say, the track is a little bit long, but I understand the tracks are supposed to be lengthy in this particular genre. I'm totally fine with it. I think that the one thing is that for a song of this length, I think it is a little repetitive. Like if I just scroll through. Like I just went through a whole, like almost a whole minute right? And it was all just you know what I'm saying? It sounds really good, but for that long, it's a little much. That's all I'm saying. But overall, as far as the content you have, I think it sounds very good. All wave. And you have the chord progression changes and stuff in there. You could totally add more interesting things, add more like instruments and, you know, like add some like transitions into different sounds and things like that. Like there's so much room to do that. And that would be awesome. The sidechain is very good. This is the music I listen to when I go shopping for more ties. Yeah, but I mean, it's hard for me to critique it other than that, because the sounds that you have here are really good. Like you have a lot of good sounds. I'm not gonna tear you apart for any of this. You guys are talented, man. Like a lot of these tracks, I used to do track feedback streams, and with everything I'd be making notes like, I gotta prioritize what I talk about here because there's so much I could talk about. But man, you guys are good at this stuff. You guys are good. YouTube, I'm afraid I can't do that one. I got SoundCloud though. John's been on many a track critique. He's done some good stuff. That was really cool. I think you did a good job with that. I think the one thing that I was wishing to hear is I'm hearing some chords in the background that are very nice, and I have that sort of vocal lead. The lead is very loud, but it's very upfront and in the middle and very mono, which that's okay, right? But if you have the lead very upfront and mono and loud like that, I'd kind of want to hear those chords more stereo. Right? So the chords are sitting nice and loud in the stereo spectrum, while the lead has room to breathe right up in the middle, and it would kind of spread the track out, and it would also make the drop sound a little bigger and wider without making it heavier. Oh, it's a cymatics loop? Well, it's just using a cymatics loop. Because it's like the drop isn't really any more energetic than the build-up. Oh, come on. Green screen? No. This is the stream of problems right here. All right. Get ready. I wasn't planning for this to happen, but get ready to admire my sweatpants. Time out. Look at this. Look at this fashion. Nicolas Cage sweatpants. Heck yeah. Now I have to put up this green screen. Oh my goodness. This is awful. What is this? Look at these. I'll give you a cinematic view. Green screen, come on, have mercy. Please have mercy. All the hooks came off. No. I got this. Is this entertainment? Are you entertained? Is this is this what you wanted? At least I was wearing. Yeah, that's a good point. At least I was wearing sweatpants. This is not a good chair to stand on. It swivels. I'm about to fall off. What is going on here? This last clip, I got this. Boom. Fixed it up. Look at me. Home Depot music.mp3. All right, we're back. They're great pants. I love them. The guitar here is a little loud. Oh, the endless problems. Endless problems. I can't. This stream is cursed. Everything that could possibly go wrong in this stream is happening, right? But it's okay though, because we have donuts. Everyone, if you haven't got a donut already, go ahead and take your donut. I got these for you guys. Go ahead and take one so you can chill out and watch me fix the stream. Oh boy. I do this this happens every time. Why am I breathing so hard? Because I was up here, I was trying to balance without falling off. I'm breathing too hard. Okay, I'm also frustrated. So let me add a new. Let me take this one out. We remove it. We remove it. And we add a new one. And we do this. Okay, so that's added. And now we play it again. So that's coming through. It works. Awesome. Okay, great. Good. All right. You could also add another layer of something there in the background to kind of switch it up and to add some more, even if it's just like an ARP or I don't know, like some percussion, just to add a little more interest. Yeah, it is a very good idea. It's not quite reached greatness, but it is a very good idea. I would also take that vocal chop loop, whether you made it or whether it's like a loop or something like that. I would take that and I would kind of chop it up and maybe do something slightly different in the second drop as well. Like I throw gross beat on my vocal chop loops all the time just to give it a little different vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that would be a good idea just to keep it interesting. But overall, this is very solid. It's pretty straightforward. It's nothing exactly new, but it's not bad. It's not half bad, so well done. Well done. Let's see, where were we just at? Okay, that was there. SoundCloud. This is a work in progress. Electronic. It's a little quiet. Little synth Yeah, this isn't bad at all. I think the main things that I'm sort of thinking of again are, as far as mixing, a lot of today is about mixing because I think it's a little more, there's a little more objectively to critique about that than most other things. But I would say that some of the ambiences could be sidechained a little more. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a little bit of reverb on the drums to give them a little more room, so they don't necessarily just sound like they're in the background, like they are actually in the same space as these big ambient synths. You have to think about the space like from a three-dimensional perspective. It's weird. Mixing's complicated, but this sounds cool. I like this part at the end where you kind of eased off the drums. I think that's good. I would actually recommend like maybe there being a part in the middle where you ease up on the drums just for a second, just for a little breakdown, just, you know, step back with the drums and let the ambience do its thing and let the melodic content carry it. And then you do the little fill and then it goes back into the drum area where it's nice and big. Like that would be a good transitional thing to happen. Also, I don't know if there's this much space needed at the end, if I'm being completely honest. Like it fades out. The track should end about here. And then there's a lot of nothing. So, and you can cut that out though. That's easy. That's not that much of a problem though. So, yeah. We do a little ear break. Yeah, it's good to have those ear breaks. That's a good thing. Yeah, but the artwork is sick as well. And yeah, overall this is very nice. This is very nice. Just some of the mixing things I said earlier, and yeah, get stoned by eating donuts at the end of the show. I'm not gonna eat all of these. I mean, I brought these for you guys, you know. You're gonna help me out with them. Okay, so wait, what? Now I'm confused. I just did this one. Wow, why does the cover look different? That's weird. I don't know. But here's oh, that's YouTube. I can't do that. Okay, here we are. Here's another one. Hopefully the sound works. I'll email you your donut. The intro is not too interesting. Yeah, I think that wasn't bad. I just realized it was coming through very loud in OBS. Sorry about that. But yeah, I think mainly it's just a lot of the same thing. Like I'm gonna kind of say what I said before. Like an ear break somewhere is probably good, you know, to ease up on the drum. Someone was saying turn the snare down a little bit. Maybe. I don't know. It doesn't bother me too much. But yeah, YouTube. We found switching from YouTube to SoundCloud is messing up the stream. Although we found out that it may be Facebook. I don't know what it is that's messing up the stream. I gotta figure it out. But basically, yeah, just somewhere in the middle, probably an ear break is good to kind of ease off the drums and let there be some, just like a little bit of a break from just the constant, you know what I'm saying? It sounds good, but just a little bit of an ear break is probably a good thing. Some of the yeah, variations is what I'm talking about. And some of the things like the lead were a little loud. You know, you should make sure that you have your side chaining happening as well. That's probably a good thing, just a little bit of a stronger side chain to things like that lead, and that will help it all blend together. Will beatbox MP3. Yeah. But all right. Yeah, overall not half bad. It's just some some things to keep in mind. So cool. Here's SoundCloud. Here's another one. Take a deep breath. Okay, I can do this. We know how to do it. I'll speed run. Watch this. I'll speed run revamping my audio. Audio output. Okay. There. And now it's on. You guys hear that? Haha, haha, I did it. That's a record. That's record pace right there. Look at that. Look at me. Easy peasy. This is interesting.
Metal Slug.
Well, that was cool. You're screwing me up. Don't do that to me, man.
Mission 1. Start.
That was an interesting intro.
Heavy machine gun. Okay. Shotgun.
Yo. See, normally, I hate to pause it right in the middle of that. It's awesome. But normally I would have problems with the layout. I'd be like, you know, what is this layout? Like, it's weird. Like, it doesn't really make any sense. But with these cool, like, popping in and throwing in the video game vocals and all this stuff like that, I think it actually works, right? Like, it's chaotic, but it's understandably chaotic. And I think I'm okay with that. And yeah, the snare clap that you have going on here, it needs to be brought up a little bit. I need to hear that clapping in my face a little bit more, but I like it. I would also probably lower the sub and the drop a little bit. A lot of sub is good, but it's just a little too much, so ease back slightly. Yeah. Loud.
Come on, boy. See you in hell. Rocket launcher. Thank you. Lane shot. Oh, big.
That's cool. I do think the level of the vocals and the level of some of the video game sound effects as to the basses needs to be balanced out a little bit, because the basses could be here and then a vocal will come out that's like significantly louder and it would kind of throw me off. Like, as far as the sounds that you added, it's awesome, right? It's like some of the sounds just need to be leveled a little more evenly so it doesn't come like completely out of nowhere. Yeah, everyone's talking about the snare. Yeah, just bring up the snare a little bit. That's fine. That's awesome. Once again, I'm going to say this. I said this with the previous track. I'm a big fan of tracks that have a theme, right? When you have a theme to your track, I think that's awesome. And you nailed the theme. The theme is just nailed. It's really just the mixing stuff and some of the things that I said previously as far as this track. But this is awesome. Like, I would legitimately listen to this. I think this is sick. So good work on that one. Good work on that one. Seek. Hopefully the audio doesn't cut. This sounds good. I like the cinematic vibes. It's a little drawn out. What? That was awesome. What a switch up from the cinematic to this experimental, like, electronic. It works. They work so well together, though. So props to you for doing that. I do think the transition was a little bit long and a little bit drawn out. You know what I'm saying? I'd kind of compress that a little bit, but overall, this is sick. Clean as hell, yeah. Little drum loop. Yeah, these little areas are here, like here, are nice. Just kind of compress them a little bit. That's so clean, even with the change up. That's awesome. Like, you did a really good job with this. I'm impressed. Get some donuts in the chat for my boy. And these really chill parts. Yeah, I like it. I think that was great. I think you did a really good job with this. Yeah, I guess my thoughts are just to compress those transitions together. I think that would be a smart play. Like maybe that snare can hit a little stronger. I know it's not meant to be a strong snare, but just that click snare coming through a little stronger. Well, yeah, everybody's giving you donuts, man. But like even just a little bit of a stronger snare is going to help carry the rhythm more as well. But I'm just nitpicking at this point. You did a great track, dude. Yeah, I think that you did a great job. I really like that style as well. But I'm going to go ahead. Someone changed their YouTube link to a SoundCloud link. I don't know if I'm going to be able to go back and do this for everyone because it's really not easy to find. Like it's not easy to find everyone all the time, and I'll spend a ton of time just going through SoundCloud. But this is one that I was able to just find really quickly, so I want to just I want to at least give this to him. Dance in EDM, again starting with some cinematic. I like it. That was pretty cool. I think that was nice. I think that it's a little bit generic in the sense that there's nothing really that stands out to me about this track. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the intro. But that doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad. You know, it doesn't mean that the track is bad. It just like that's okay. But that's just sort of my thoughts about it in general. But I will say another thing. I think what you did with the kick and the snare is cool. Instead of just going. You did the, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a little bit, you kind of staggered it and made it more breakbeat instead of just a 4 to the floor. I think that's cool, but I think for a track such as this, where there's not really much else about it that's different, I would probably say that maybe start with a 4 to the floor, and then in the second half, then bring in drums like that. So it's a little bit, so it's not quite, it doesn't really come out of nowhere, because at this point pretty much everyone's expecting a 4 to the floor, and it's a little bit of a switch up. It's like, it sounds good, don't get me wrong, I like the way it sounds, right? But maybe mix it in with the classic 4 to the floor as well. That might be a good idea for the style, but again, that's just my opinion. Some people might disagree. And that's what I'm thinking. You could also maybe bring the drums up in volume a little bit, so they kind of carry the energy. Or at least a clap. Melodic rhythm is nice though, like the melodic progressions. No, again, did it just switch up out of nowhere? It's okay, we're speedrun it, I got this. Oh wait, okay, so I get rid of that. Boom, I add one. There, I wish I could make a shortcut for this. And then, okay, I added that, and now it should be fine. Jeez. It is fine, okay. All right. You enchanted it, Pyro. A lot of F's in the chat. Yeah, I think overall it sounds nice. I pretty much have the same critiques I have with the first part as well. I think that's, let's see, and make the synth a bit wider. Yeah, the synth could be a little bit wider. There's some decent wideness in the chords, but the synth is very upfront. But yeah, overall, I think it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. You didn't do a bad job with this one, Green Flash. So props to you. Okay. So where were we at here? Did this person? I think we're here. Okay, we got Pyro. Let's see, did we already do? No, I think we did the other Pyro. There's 2 Pyros in the chat right now. Yeah, he said in the chat that this wasn't mixed, so I'm not going to get him on the mixing, but I think this is awesome. I like it. I like that death step, that metal step vibe. I think it's cool. I think that the intro is a little bit strange. It's a little bit strange. Just like you have the cool guitar. I love the guitar. I think the guitar is awesome. It does have Doom vibes, especially classic Doom vibes. I think that's sick. The bass is without any drums. They're cool, right? They're strange, but it's sort of hard to follow. Like if I heard this in a club setting, it'd be sort of strange. I'd be like, do I dance? Like it sounds cool, you know, I like it and it's cool for effect, but maybe it goes on a little too long. But once you get to the actual drop, I think it sounds awesome, and once it's mixed and you know you got him perfected the mix and stuff like that, I think it's going to be sick. Someone said, "Yeah, I'm not scrolling down, I'm scrolling up because it shows the first ones are down here and then the new ones go up, so I'm kind of working my way up the list." But I wanted to make a bad fake. I mean, getting a guitar for tracks is hard, man. It's hard. I use the plugins as well, but yeah, from what I'm hearing right now, I think this is sick. The intro is a little strange. That's all I have to say about that. I love the idea, though. Love that. Let's see, we've been going for about 2.5 hours so far. I think this is going to be cool.
Call me back. We have a city to burn.
Okay, I'm gonna keep playing it real quick. Let me give my thoughts. I think this sounds really sick. I like what you're doing so far with like the layout of everything and the vocal. I'm gonna put this back up while the rest of this is playing. But I have played Rocket League before, but yeah, I think this is sounding really cool so far. I'm gonna keep doing it.
Hey, it's me.
I'm ordering a new green screen. That's not gonna happen. I'm getting a new one. It's hard not to follow though up there.
Where the fuck are you?
Good transition. This is what I'm talking about with like an ear break. Just giving yourself a little break.
Call me back. We have a city to burn.
Yeah, I think this is some good cybersynth music. I think you mix those. Sounds together very well. I think they all work together in a very nice way. Yeah, the top end of this track is very nice. It's hard for me to find things that are wrong with that. I think it's just, you did a good job using these cybersynth sounds and putting them together. I think you did good with it. The layout is nice. There's really not too much to say here. I like it. Trying to figure out Ableton. Yeah. On that note, I did a video. I think I said this at the beginning of the stream as well, but I did a video where I was using Bitwig for the first time. I downloaded Bitwig and used that for the first time. And I recorded like 3 hours of it. It was going to be a banger of a video, right? It was awesome. I had fun doing it. I made a beat. I threw in some jokes. It was awesome. And then I get done and I throw all the footage into Premiere and there's no audio because exactly like we're having trouble with now, OBS told me that it was recording audio. And then I get done and there's no audio. And I can't redo it because the whole point of the video is that this is like my first reaction to Bitwig. And I can't go in and say, oh, I recorded this video the first time, so now I know everything and like it's not fun and funny anymore. It was a one-time thing. I can't fake it. And the whole video is down the drain. And it was very disappointing. OBS ruining my life. I actually really like that. I mean, it's not like it's something that I've never heard before, but I think you did a really good job with it, especially like the melodic content is not boring. I think like that's actually a good, like you made some good melodic content to go in this drop. Like the melody is catchy, it's dark, it's nice. I don't know, I just like it. Yeah, the 808's good. Everything about that is just solid. See what you can pull up for the second drop. Yeah, that's awesome, man. And that's just it's just a short track. It's a nice track. It's under 2 minutes. I actually really enjoy these short tracks, just those 2-minute tracks that are just really cool and then they're done. I like them a lot actually. So yeah, it holds a lot more emotion by throwing that lead up there nice and high. That was definitely a good call. Someone says it's a bit screechy. Yeah, I mean, but you can go to like hard trap and it gets way screechier. Yeah, I really have very little complaints about this either. My one thought is that you have like a cool vocal before the drops.
Oh shit.
Like, it would be almost cool to have some talking vocals like in the intro or in the middle as well, or some sort of weird sound effect to just differentiate it, you know, to add like, it's almost like an accent. You know, if you have like if you're talking about interior design, you have a room that all looks one way and then there'll be like an accent. You know what I'm saying? That's just like, oh, you have a cool, like, weird chair in a corner, you know? Or, like, when you have a tile backsplash, you'll have, like, one line of tiles that's completely different, you know? Just as an accent, throwing some sort of thing in, some weird thing in there where you're like, oh, well, that's new. You know, I've never heard something like that before. That can be an instrument, a vocal, something like that. But this is very good. You did a really good job with this. I have no complaints about it. So, props to you. Props to you. Let's see, where was that? Let's see, this is Burn the City. Okay, here we are. Jazzman. I don't know why it said Jazzman. Well, hashtags galore, Jesus. No sound? Oh, no sound again. Come on, man. I was hoping, I was like, oh, it's not, I guess we're doing good. I guess it's doing okay, but it's not. It's okay. We know how to speed run it, though. We know how to do it. We're going to get better at it. All right, keep timing me. Okay, this, change to that. Boom, and we're good. Done. I always have to test it, though. Yep, it's good. All right. Messed it up. Okay, well, at least you got like some structure going here. That's cool. Okay, well, this is interesting. Some of the sounds I feel like don't necessarily work together that well. Like, it's sort of odd, like they don't mix completely well, but I mean, it's definitely got its own style, which, yeah, like it's odd, but that doesn't mean that it's bad. Like, it's not bad at all. Like, it's clear you have a good idea of like structure and stuff like that. Yeah, it's odd, like it's strange, especially like that high lead isn't necessarily something I would add, or maybe like I'd turn it down a little bit perhaps, but it is, I mean, if you're a fan of this style, like if this is the style of beat that you're going for, then in that sense, I can't find much wrong with it. Like the drums are punching through good. I'd probably just turn down that lead a little bit, but yeah, not bad. It's just odd. That's the only thing I'm thinking. It's like, you know, it's a beat that makes you go, you know, you listen to it, That's what I'm thinking. But yeah, there's not much I could say about that that's actually like bad about it. Like, it's totally fine. Here's one though, mastering test. Okay. Why are you upside down, bro? Yeah. This is nice so far. Love to hear some vocals over it.
Can someone help me? Dry off my tears quietly. Put him in a black box.
This is like crazy ambient.
Put him away in the sea. Give me strength. I'm flying with a busted wing. Trying to get home.
It's very nicely mixed. Why are you guys so talented? Come on now, I gotta critique something. Yeah, that was beautiful. I think that was beautifully done. Yeah, I do agree with what someone said in the chat where you could bring the vocals a little more up front in this bit. Just a little more up front right here, I think would be totally fine because this thing comes in heavy. Like it comes in loud and strong. Now, the sub is very good. You did a very good job with the sub. I might ease back like the very sub bass a little bit because it's very, very strong and you just don't want it to overpower too much. But man, there's not much I could say about this. I mean, this is awesome. Just a nice breakdown part. Oh, listen to that guitar. Man, that was sick. That was awesome. There is a bit of silence at the end of the track, which you probably don't need. You can probably give that a snip. You can cut the, oh, my thing doesn't go. Imagine that I'm cutting the end of the track right up there, just a little bit higher. My green screen doesn't let me do it. But yeah, I mean, really, this is really good. There's not much to critique. I'm getting frustrated. You guys being so good. I want to be like, oh, well, this is great, but this is how you fix this. You know, I want to be like big brain, but you guys are throwing your best and your brightest at me. Awesome. Way to go. You love to see it. Is the sound working? That was sick. That was sick. I like that a lot. I love those vibes you did. And I think overall, like, this is really well mixed. I think, like, the couple of things that I noticed is, like someone said in the chat, you guys are pointing out all the stuff I'm about to say. But the snare is a little quiet. You could bring the snare up a little more. You could even add a tail to the snare if you wanted to, or a bigger tail to the snare if you wanted to. That would be awesome. But one thing I noticed is that the chords that you have going here, they sound really nice. They're really dark and they're juicy and they're heavy. They sound great. But you could add like a high layer to those chords as well. And like maybe something like that will happen in the second drop. Maybe like you know where I'm going with this. But imagine if there was like a vocal layer on top of those chords playing the same thing, like really up high, or even like some kind of synth or just something up nice and high, or strings maybe. That would be cool, just to open it up in the top end, because right now it is very low and deep. Like something at the high end to play those chords as well would open it up, and that would make it all the more epic. So yeah, but let's keep going. I'm ready again. Come on. It's okay. It's okay. At least we know what we're doing now. Yes. Add audio output. Okay. Up here. Scarlet. Okay. We're done. That was a good run. I think that was a good run. Let's check. Oh, don't load on me now, stream. I have to check it. Okay, I just making sure. I always have to make sure. I have to check. I have to check every time. But that one was good. That was really cool. That's really cool. I think even if you didn't want to add that higher layer to this bit, you could bring the higher layer and just use it in the second half, and then you'd have those like strings or the vocal or the synth or like whatever happening on top. That would be awesome. Like, kind of cute though, but it would be really awesome even if you were to just add it to the second part. Just make it that much different. That would be so cool. But you have an awesome track here, man. You did a good job with it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Let's see. All right. That's a YouTube. I'm afraid I can't do YouTube. I'm not going to be able to stream for too much longer, right? I'll probably end it in like 15 to 30 minutes. Maybe I'll give you guys like an extra 15 minutes just for the problems I was having at the beginning of the stream because I couldn't do anything. Maybe I'm at like 2 hours and 45 minutes right now. I can shoot to end it at maybe 3:15. If I don't have to get going before that, you can. if you need me to, Christoph, you can let me know. But yeah, maybe I'll give you guys just an extra 15 minutes for the troubles that I was having in the beginning. He's coming. Okay. Got some world music. Oh. It's a little cheesy, but like I don't mind that. Okay. Cool. I think that was cool. I think that was interesting. Is that technically world music? Like I would almost consider that a little more orchestral or cinematic. I don't know, genres, man. But yeah, I think that was pretty cool. I think it was like a little cheesy in some bits. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe you could add more like reverb and atmosphere stuff in the background. You know, a little more like sound effects and stuff like that. Super lit for thinking about skipping church today. Yeah, it almost looks like it's going to be like a praise and worship album, like a praise and worship song based on this. Like I feel like there's going to be like acoustic guitar. I'm going to have my hands up, you know, but no, it's actually like done. Like it goes all Jaws on you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I can keep it going for an extra 15 to 30 minutes just to give you guys back a little bit of time that I missed in the beginning. But yeah, I like the kind of stuff you did. I would just add like some more details, you know, more ambience, reverb, stuff like that. And, you know, the chanting was really cool. Some people would list that as chanting in EDM. What? I don't know. But yeah, this was cool. I don't mind it at all. Just like add more stuff, make it epic, you know? Cool. Is it this one? No, that's YouTube. Okay. I just went here. All right, I'm trying to stay organized. And unfortunately, I know it's the same for all of the streams. I'm afraid there's absolutely no way I could get toward everyone. I wish I could, but I'm just working my way up through the people in line. Yeah, orchestral stuff is awesome. Okay. We'll redo it. It's okay. And yeah, I wish there was a way that I could, an easier way I could focus on the chat. But here's the problem. Who in the chat gets to be done first? Like, who do I pick the person in the chat where it's like, okay, you were in line before the other one? Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way. I'm not speedrunning this one. It's not going to get my best time. But there's no way for me to know who was in the chat first or who submitted their track first in the chat. There's legitimately no way. So, like, I really wish I could, but until a system like that gets created, it's just really hard. Okay, does that work? Yeah, okay, it's working. Awesome. Let's restart. Keep it rolling, keep it rolling, keep it rolling. Speed running the whole thing. Yeah, it's strange. It's like I wouldn't expect to like this style, but this style is actually awesome. It's weirdly dope, like someone was saying in the chat. A lot of OTT on his pants. I should custom make OTT sweatpants. like the energy of this, man. It's just got good vibes. The vocal cords aren't off key. No, the vocal cords are fine. The vocal cord, yeah. Nah, they're fine. They're good. Yeah, you're capping. Nah, it's good. But yeah, I think this is really cool. I enjoy the vibe. As far as the style, it's not speedrun a cursed feedback stream. But as far as the style goes, I mean, there's not too much I can say as far as like, oh, this isn't something you should normally do in this style. This is your own style, man. I think I like it. It's laid out very nice. It's structured. You can see what's going on here. You give yourself a little ear break, right? That's nicely done. You have the nice drops. The wind instruments are really good. I really wish I had something. I almost wish I had something wrong with the track to say, oh, this is really good, but here, change this. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe you could use a little more like sizzly high end, or perhaps the main flute thing could have a little more stereo width and be a little more open. Like you could add a little bit of room to it or something like that. But overall, this is very nice. Needs a heavy rhythm drop. Yeah, that's the problem with it. It needs a rhythm drop at the end. Forgot about the rhythm. All right, let's see. Was this the one I just did? Yes, that was the one I just did. So this is the one that I need to do. No more OBS problems after this one. Okay, well, this is the trick. Already, this is going to be good.
Soltos na rua, vibe hacker social. Novos demônios desta era digital. Meu sangue é metal, ataque é letal. Instinto selvagem, ciborgue animal. No teste final, somente trava, 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 trava. Sei dos seus corre, sei dos seus porn, sei dos hentai, vai. Sei o que vê, sei o que fala e sei o que faz. Sei de você, sei da sua gangue, sei dos seus pais. Quem fala demais, a gente invade. Invade, 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 invade.
This is awesome. Everyone knows this is awesome. Also, I'm ditching the green screen for right now. Welcome to the green screenless stream. I mean, to my crappy room. But this thing is sick, man. You know this is sick, right? This is Bass Rage Records. It is weird. I think this is the artist. If you guys are looking for the artist, this is them. I love that siren in the background.
Surfando em ódio, almejando pódio, alterando o código, eu vou me
Also, that rap is sick. Apparently, it's in Russian. I don't understand a word of it, but it's awesome. Anything in Russian sounds cool.
Programar, inquieto, louco e pródigo, acessos exploit dos backdoor que os hackers me ajudou a instalar. Faço acesso rápido, te baixo num backup só. Acessando um keylogger, instala um patch e te decapitou. Dizem que de hack tô na mente, cria um crack pro. Se perder todos os dados, isso vai gerar impacto. Invade, 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 invade,
Portuguese. Interesting. God, man, this just goes so hard. Yeah, I didn't know it. I just heard someone say Russian in the chat, and I was just going with that. But Portuguese, that's awesome as well. Yeah, the brass was mixed beautifully with the other sounds. And that's one thing. I've heard a lot of problems with some people. I am SoundCloud now, but I've heard some problems with people using brass in their trap tracks is because they don't mix it correctly with the other basses, especially in hybrid trap. So the brass will sound like really dull, and then the basses will stick out and be awesome. But this person did it really well. The brass is just as strong as the rest of the basses. If anything, it's even more powerful. So like I really enjoy how that was done. And obviously everyone in this chat knows this track is a banger. Like, that's awesome. Very well done. Very well done. Top tier. Top tier. This is the cloak of invisibility right here. So where are we at? Here we are. Ooh, this looks cool. Brass and hybrid trap tutorial. Good habit. Heavy.
Cry for me a little. This is hell. Come to me. Go!
Okay, I just want to bring attention to how awesome this snare is. Like, that is just I love this. A sick snare. Okay, it's awesome. But, I mean, this thing is sick, obviously. It's dope. The sound design is cool, and it's not just like every other death step, you know, or like super heavy rhythm track that I've ever heard. You know, it's not the same. You have sound design in here that is different. It's not just everywhere in your face. Like, it's actually thought out. That snare slapped me out of my chair. It's awesome, man. Yeah, it's great mixing, and it's super powerful. But I like how it's unique as well. This track makes me want to tell the barber, I don't like my haircut. Oh, it's got the bells in the background. I'd bring those bells up a little more. Those bells sound awesome in the background. Yeah, that sounds sick. You nailed it. And again, once again, I'm going to say I'm a sucker for tracks with a theme, right? This 100% has a theme. The whole track it screams hell, and that's dope. And those vocals, it works so well. Yeah, I'm a big fan of it. I think I'm struggling to find things to critique. I want to critique. It's the point of this stream is to critique, but you guys are just awesome. Although I don't think you guys mind hearing sick music at all. So that's great. That is great. Let's see, where were we at here? Was that one? Okay, now we got another SoundCloud. I'm glad most of these are SoundCloud and I'm not skipping over YouTube ones. This one's a little quieter, but who can blame him? I like this so far. I like the neuro drum and bass. It's nice and dark and evil and nasty. I think that's awesome. I think this is a sick track. I love this neuro. You did a really good job with it. I think there's really just a couple of things in this kind of due to mixing. I would actually bring the basses up a little bit more. And like the drums are banging. Like they're awesome. You can bring the bass up a little bit and they would be totally fine. They would still be able to compete with the drums. You know, I think that's awesome. And then also you could add some stereo to your basses as well. Like a lot of these basses are in kind of the same place in the stereo spectrum. They're kind of right there. Like they're kind of just right in, sitting right there. Don't be afraid to either spread out your basses a little bit, give them a little stereo, or you could even have some basses mono and some basses stereo and kind of transfer back and forth to make it even more interesting. Either one of those would be perfectly fine. But this track is awesome. I just want to hear those basses just widen out a little bit more and really be in my face. Yeah, I could use ear candy. Like it is pretty straightforward, but it's still so good. You did a great job designing these basses. But the drums are also tight as heck. Like I really enjoyed this. You did a good job with that one. Did a good job. Just little mixing things. All right, progressive house. All right, switching up to styles. Hopefully the sound works. Oddly enough, we haven't had sound problems since that person said that we would have no more sound problems. That's all I'm saying. Let me turn down the music a little bit. not a jinx.
pull me out and we survived. All my life I was so blind. I see the light in you. I was searching in the ocean for your eyes. Started
Vocals are very
drowning,
nice.
pull me out and we survived. All my life I was so blind. I see the I was searching in the
Yeah, you did a really good job with that. Like, this is done really well. And like 100% honestly, it's hard to find something wrong with this drop. And I think the transition was very smooth as well. Let's take another listen to this.
survived.
You have the vocals, you have the chords going in the background, and you have the little hi-hats, tambourines going on. And you can hear the lead building up a little bit in this build-up. Like, maybe you would be able to sidechain that lead a little bit more, but I mean, again, this is just me nitpicking. If you take a good track, I mean, I'm not personally that into progressive house either, but I mean, listening to that track, like, I can tell a good progressive house track when I hear it, and this is a good progressive house track. Like, this would fly at any festival.
In the ocean for your eyes. Started drowning, pull me out and we survived. All my life I was so blind.
Also, the vocals are very
I
nice.
see the light in you. I was searching in the ocean for it. I was
And you come in the second half with those sound effects to make it soaring. It's done very well. You know, maybe that's what I should do. When I find a track that I really like, maybe I'll just go through and like analyze and point out my favorite parts or the things where I'm like, oh, this is something they did particularly well in this track. Like, maybe that's a good habit to get into because you guys are so good that it's hard for me to critique everything that you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, done very well. So awesome. Also, I see your icon, and the only thing I could think of is Zerka from the Sidemen. You look like Zerka from the Sidemen, but with glasses. That's the only thing I was thinking about the entire time. But all right. Let's see, we got Josh Twist here.
forever, you'll never leave in my
All right, we're hopping right into it.
with all the chemicals in my brain. Feel the temperature rising. That look in your eye paralyzing. Forever, you'll never leave in my
You're right, that mask does look like Code Pandorum. Completely different style though. Man, this was so cool. Like I thought at first it was gonna be just like a normal decent track. Where you have that bounce and you have the cool synth over top, and then you brought in like those like ethnic instruments. I don't know exactly what they are. They almost sound like they could be Indian instruments or something like that, but that's so cool to throw that in there, and it just worked so well. That's something that's unique about the track. Like he didn't just make a basic track. Yeah, sitar. Like he didn't just made a basic track. He put that sound in there that not everyone would normally do. And that's what's so cool, and that's what's memorable about these tracks, you know what I'm saying? Let's keep going. There it is again, the sitar.
Something about you is different. Some kind of energy's messing with all the chemicals in my brain. Feel the temperature rising. That look in your eyes paralyzing. Forever you're never leaving my veins. Paralyzing. Forever you're never leaving my veins.
It's so cool. It sounds so awesome. You did a really good job. I think the only other thing I'm hearing is probably in the drop you could use like a little bit more sizzly high end, like very sizzly high end. If you've watched my streams, then I don't want to pull up FL Studio and try to screw with the audio stuff again. I'm having enough problems with that. But there's this little sample that I use in FL Studio. It's just a little white noise splash. It's just that's all it is. That's all it is. And you can find that you can even make that easily. It's just a little bit of white noise. And the reason I do that is because adding just a touch of noise, a very high, sizzly high into your track really opens it up. And I feel like this drop could use a little bit of that. Even just a little bit of white noise side chained could do wonders as far as a layer. But obviously this track is awesome. You did a really good job. Man, that track was banging. I love that. Yeah, that's definitely one of my favorites of the streams of the stream today that I've heard. That's awesome. You did a great job. All right, we can keep her on going. Hopefully sound works. Okay. That was done really well. And someone was saying a little bit too strong sub in the intro, which is true. The intro is a little sub heavy. I'd probably ease back on that a little bit, but I think it's fine when it comes to the drop. Like those basses really rip it up. wee bit. That was interesting. Yeah, that sub's a little loud. Not too much going on here. You know when I start doing weird arm motions that I like the music. Yeah, good on you for doing that change up like in the second drop. If you had just replayed the first drop, I would have been like, you know, I kind of want to hear something else. But you did a solid change up in the second half of the drop. I think that was done very well. Yeah. I would also probably take out some parts, like definitely lower the sub a little bit on the intro and on the bridge, like in these areas. But in some areas, you could actually probably take out some of the sub, or I don't know. Like it's a lot of sub to constantly be playing all the time, and it's sometimes your ears need a sub bass break. You know, weird arm motions are completely dubstep. Or was this guy the whole stream? But yeah, this is awesome. I think you did a great job. There's not too much I have to say. Like, I can't hear anything that you did wrong. Like, you did good. I like what you did here. You smashed it. All right.
I'm taking these drugs through the face. The smoke of my lungs don't mean vain. And go so dumb here in my rage. I'm still feeling numb in my pain. Now I put the racks in the Stacy. I'm on a chase for it away until I get diamonds and chains. I feel like trust start Cobain. I'm taking these drugs through the face. The smoke of my lungs don't mean vain. And go so dumb here in my rage. I'm still feeling numb in my brain. Now I put the racks in the Stacy. I'm on a chase for it away until I get diamonds and chains. Yeah, selling the dope, I'm getting my stack, and then every load, and I run this shit back. I'm making that money, they get on no tax. The government catching me like people they hate the fake, they might see I can no face like going outside. All they can relate, I'm chasing the right, thinking the way, securing the bag, yeah. Go by this day, what's wrong with post, but focus on I don't know, taking
yeah. See, this is the thing. Obviously, like, this track has gotten some attention. People seem to be liking it, and it's not a bad track. I think there's just I think mainly I just have trouble with the mixing. It seems like there's not really much happening in the mid to low regions. Like, it doesn't sound filled out. Like, there's a lot of crispy high end, and then there's a deep 808. It almost seems like there's a scoop in the spectrum, which is a little bit strange, you know? And like the chords would be cool, but they're all high end. Like there's not really a snare in here either. Wait, no, there's a clap. I hear a clap in this ear. Right, for you guys, it's probably that ear. Do you hear it? It's so quiet. There's a really quiet clap. I'd bring up that clap a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Or bring up the clap a lot. Yeah, and the that's funny. But I would probably also take down that that hi-hat pattern as well a little bit. It's a little bit piercing. Oh, did you guys hear that voice crack? That was not okay. Okay, forget that happened. But that's the thing. It's like, it's not a bad idea for a track at all. It's just the mix is a little problematic, is all I'm saying. But yeah, we can keep it on going. right. It's app, not a clap. I'm ready. Yeah, this is a cool idea that you have going so far. I think that there are a few things that would help. First up, I think just adding a sidechain will do wonders as far as the energy of it, you know, because it sounds like kind of dry right now. It's hard to bounce to. But if you have the sidechain, then that's going to make the whole thing flow. It's going to help it bounce. It's going to be really good. I would also probably not give away so much of the drop sounds like in the intro. Like if you want to leave those sounds like during the buildup where they are, that's totally fine. But like filter them or like make them sound like weaker. And then when the drop comes, then you can release all of that. And then it can be nice and big. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, those are the two things that popped out at me like from the start. Someone said the sub is a little bit muddy. Yeah, you're going to want to make sure that you only have one sub bass and that the sub bass is mono, and that's going to make it sound clean and heavy and rich because you have a really good idea that you have going here. Also, the clap's a little bit much, maybe not like a, you know, maybe just like a, and just have it, you know what I'm saying? It's not a short kind of clap, it's like a, you know what I'm saying? Sample that, what I just did here. I'll get a good recording for you. There we go. And now just use that and put that on top of your clap. A little loud. This is where you could really benefit from the side chaining because the kick and the clap aren't they aren't really punching through that much in this one because you have a ton of effects and a ton of layers and stuff, which might be fine. You just have to make sure to side chain so that kick and that snare punch through. Yeah. So yeah, those are sort of my comments as far as this track goes. It's definitely a cool idea. You know, you just have to nail the execution, especially on that mixing. Yeah. And we're just about done here. I'm going to do two more people because that's all I have time for today. I could go doing this kind of stream forever. You know what I'm saying? And I still probably wouldn't be able to get to everyone. It's almost impossible, but we're approaching like the 3.5 hour mark as far as streams. So I'm going to wrap it up after the next two. So the next two people, you gain a blessing, but everyone else, except for the next two people, because you're gonna get your track listened to. But everyone else, you can take a donut. I still have plenty left. I go ahead and take one. You guys I still have a lot here. You guys are shy. Come on, just take a donut. They're good. They're yummy. Trust me. And you can have a donut because I still appreciate everyone for submitting. All right. Hip hop and rap. Nice. Donut gang. Oh no. Oh, I was so close to making it all the way to the end without audio problems. It's okay. We know what to do here. We've been here. We've done that. Oh, I messed up. I think I messed up the speed run. I don't think it's as fast. And done. Okay, yeah, I don't think that one was faster, but at least it should be working now. Let's try it. Okay, it's working. Okay, cool. We got it back up. We got it back up. Yeah, it wasn't as good a speed run. Kind of strange. Like, I like the elements that are in here, but I don't know if they fit together properly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they don't really. It wasn't really stitched together very well. The low end kind of clashes as well. It wasn't really that great. Yeah. I took an L on the last speed run, but yeah, I just don't think the elements were that well thought out for this one. Yeah, it's not that any of the individual elements are bad. The elements just don't really work together. So it's hard to, it's hard to say that I like this because I don't really think I do. It's a little rough to listen to. But if the elements were like in key and together and they were sort of mixed in and they had their own space, it could be a pretty good track. So you had a cool idea. You just have to kind of execute that in ways that works together. So all right. Now this is the lucky winner of the final track to be played here. Oh, is this final track gonna be a banger?
When you want that character, when you play hard. When you wanna lose your job, when you want ground. When you want that character, when you play hard. When you wanna lose your job, when you want ground. Pump up the boom.
That's cool. I think this is awesome. I think you did a really cool job with it. I would say there's only a couple things I have to say. I would like a little more sizzly high end, and I've said this to a couple of tracks already, but the amount that just adding a little bit of sizzly white noise high end on top of a track, whether that be through hats and cymbals or drums or like just white noise itself, you know, just something like that at the very top, it really does help in opening up the track. And like maybe the clap could be a little more upfront as well, you know what I'm saying, making that nice and clappy and in your face. That could be beneficial too. But overall, this sounds really cool. The vocals are cool. do have a bit of that cymbal at the top, you know what I'm saying? So I like that. I think this is actually really cool. It is sort of chaotic. But as the second drop, I think that works totally fine. And I've always said this, it's okay to be a little more chaotic in the second part of, like the second drop that you have in your track as opposed to the first part. Like... Oh no, maybe it was just the... Was it just the cymbal that I was hearing that was adding extra? Maybe I was wrong. I could have just done a stupid. I think I just did a smooth brain, but it was just adding that extra cymbal, but I'm definitely getting the energy from that cymbal though that you were looking for. So just small things like that, like I've talked for like 2 minutes about a cymbal, you know what I'm saying? Just little things like that are actually very important to the track. But I think this thing is actually really good. Like I enjoy it. It's fun. It's bouncy. And especially with these build-ups, like it's a long build-up, but I think I'm totally cool with it. Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of this. I think that was a good track, and I'm not gonna go through the other submissions because I don't know. I think we're about done here as far as the submissions go. But I appreciate everyone for coming out. Yeah, we've been live for about 3.5 hours. I went an extra half hour just to kind of apologize to everyone for the trouble I was having during this stream. I've never had any trouble with it up until now. For some reason, OBS just likes to ruin my life. You know what I'm saying? But I'll get this figured out, and hopefully I'll have that under wraps by the next time I stream. It could have been due to me going on the internet instead of being in FL Studio. Not really sure, but I'll do my best to work it out. All right. I appreciate all of you guys coming out. Thank you so much for sticking with me through the stream. It's a lot of fun to do these. And you guys are talented, man. You guys are seriously talented. Y'all have good music. You're welcome. You're welcome. So cursed. This was a cursed stream. Everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. My green screen fell down. Although I was using these janky clips stuck to my ceiling. I had like a bunch of them lined up, which is why I'm probably going to order an Elgato green screen, like a proper green screen that isn't like a green sheet. You know what I'm saying? It's probably going to be better. It was working fine until it wasn't. So yeah, now it's time to upgrade. But all right, I appreciate all you guys for coming out. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Happy producing.